we're just getting this set. So we have Incineroar versus Falcon, Flippy on Incineroar, and wustin on Falcon. And it's going to be an explosive matchup for sure.
Definitely. I haven't really seen too many of these players, play in particular, but should be a good matchup.
Yeah, I was playing Flippy earlier in Squad Strike, and definitely an explosive player that has a lot of techniques, I'd say, that are specific to his characters. But right now, wustin is looking to push this advantage state in this ledge trap really far. It doesn't feel like Incineroar has great frame data to actually get off the ledge against Falcon, so we're going to have to see how Flippy gets creative getting off the ledge.
For sure. You definitely running to know about both these characters. Once they get a good hit, it's going to hurt.
Exactly, and like I was saying, I feel like Falcon would have the advantage in this matchup because he can just push his buttons a lot more easily than Incineroar, but Incineroar needs so much fewer hits to get what he wants. And look at this. Flippy has lost advantage, or lost neutral a few times, but his advantage state was just really strong and already the defense were about even.
For sure.
And that up the out of shield is a really good tool for Falcon. I wonder how much we're going to see that in this set because Incineroar doesn't have the safest move.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's about safeness in general. Just that being able to command grab out of shield just catches so many people off guard.
Exactly, and what a great anti-air. Both of these characters have strong command grabs that can be used in this set. And it looks like Flippy really just plays patient here and pushes his advantage and seeing how much extra credit he can get on the second stock of wustin, but that's dead. Incineroar from that angle is going to have a really hard time recovering. We know that Incineroar has a pretty bad recovery, maybe one of the worst in the game, so.
I wouldn't really say that.
Really?
Post buffs, at launch for sure. But like,
it's good, but he can get back, but he's very susceptible to being gimped.
For sure, especially with that angle.
Yeah, and Falcon is a character that is kind of known for gimping people off stage, especially with that down air. It's really fast and covers a lot of area.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, once Incineroar can get, just get the good hits, we'll rack up.
Yeah, and it seems like we're going blow for blow here. Neither player is really pushing their advantage too heavily. And another command grab from wustin. That was a really smart option. Let's see how Flippy gets down. Another up smash. He's really going back to that up smash, but it didn't work twice in a row.
Yeah, I mean, the clank's kind of weird. He's not always certain what's the frame advantage on who's going to be able to press the button first, and then kind of panicking.
Yeah, and another command grab from wustin. He's doing work with that move, but Flippy answers right back. This is such an explosive matchup. Both these people killing with command grabs constantly.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're not too comfortable against. Ooh, that could be. No.
Oh, almost. What a conversion by wustin. He almost finished his stock right there. That's what I mean when Incineroar usually gimp. Like, he easily could have just died there, but smart by Flippy to go for that upbeat and avoid that.
Both characters both waiting to get that command grab. If you're not used to fighting against it, it definitely can get you off guard.
For real, and Flippy is doing a good job of pressuring when wustin is trying to enter into his space. He's just narrowing. It's such a good hitbox.
Yeah. Well, one thing to note, Flippy keeps on missing the actual like sweet spot timing for it. Keeps going early. I'm not sure if that's a safety thing or just like.
Oh, I wonder what move that was. Maybe a back air trade there? Very interesting, but Flippy takes game one.
Yeah,
oh, no, he does that. So, yeah, it was a really back and forth game, I'd say, but Flippy was always finding those stocks before wustin was, and we're going to see if wustin is able to take more command of the game too.
For sure. I feel like the big things, like to note from what I saw from Flippy taking advantage of, was like off those tech chases, being able to just get those command grabs over and over again, really made it hard for wustin field to like get out of the disadvantage on stage. Yeah,
certainly. And I wonder if wustin's going to opt to go back to PS2 or counter pick at different stages he feels more comfortable on with Falcon. Let's see what the pick is here.
Kalos, actually.
It was Kalos. Okay, interesting. I think that this is a smart choice. You know, he's going to die less often, and those side platforms can give him a lot of extensions, but they also give an ability for Flippy to mix up his recovery. So I wonder if that might be an aspect of this match.
Definitely. But, I mean, also you have to factor in like the wall playing and stuff. I think also the biggest thing is you just want the bigger stage. Incineroar is a character that really like wants you to get right next to him so he can use his stronger attacks against you, but even with the big stage, the same thing seems to be happening.
Yeah, for real. And Flippy is just doing an even more commanding job than he did last game. I mean, it really seems like you'd expect like wustin to adapt game too, but no, Flippy is just doing even more, and that counter is going to make the next hit certainly kill or do an insane amount of damage. You saw it right there. That did like almost 25% with one up there.
Incineroar is just crazy, man.
Incineroar is insane. And, you know, these up smashes have been doing work for Flippy, but he's missed the past 3 of them. So I wonder if it's going to come back to bite him.
Oh, my. This is not how you really want to start on your counter pick.
Yeah. Flippy right now has a read on wustin's approach. He just does. And it's causing wustin to take a lot of damage really fast. And wustin's openings are just not working. And with Falcon, if you're not getting your openings, you pretty much are going to lose.
Yeah, also, again, another weird flub after the stomp. I feel like that's one place he's not too comfortable with getting combos off of, because most of the times like, he go for like hard reads for it, but...
Yeah, although Wustin is taking command of this game a bit, Flippy has not had a lot of answers for Wustin's offense in this second stock of Wustin. Ooh. Although, see, it's just so much damage at once, and in Incineroar, the game can spiral out of control so quickly, although this is definitely an edge guard situation. Smart. Go right to ledge. Command grab. Wustin has used command grab so much. I think he's taken half of all the stocks he's taken out of command grab. But
yeah, it's just a weird option to like have to cover. He's like, naturally a lot of people like to shield or press another button after hitting someone's shield, but for the command grab, you just gotta either get out the way or dodge it.
Yeah, for real. And right now, Wustin is struggling so hard to kill Flippy. Although forward throw, that looked like a bad DI, but maybe he would have been in a precarious situation anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Wustin, Falcon is an explosive character. We know this, but it's a matter of can Wustin execute, because right now he has not found any explosive stocks so far in this game, any quote-unquote like Falcon stocks, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like he keeps getting like the down throw and then gets started, but then right after the true combo like drops, he's just not getting the next hit.
Yeah, maybe some nerves for Wustin. These uppers, conversions aren't really landing where they should, and Flippy takes advantage with that up smash. He loves that move.
It works, don't stop.
Exactly. And right now the burden is definitely on Wustin to approach and push his advantage, but this is a good situation to push. He might be dead.
Oh, wait, no jump.
Yeah. Maybe. He's dead. So that was great. Suddenly 0-0. That was a very explosive stock from Wustin. That's what we needed. We know that Incineroar's recovery can be susceptible to being edge guarded, and that's what we just saw.
And like these sometimes are just like feel a bit just kind of wishing for it instead of just going for where it's true.
Exactly, and look at that side B. It kind of just seems like a desperate option, because I think that Flippy has done such a good job of reading the approach of Wustin that Wustin is kind of a bit desperate to get his offense started, but he needs to be a bit more patient if he wants to take this game. Although look at the situation
Made the counter and finally gets the need to connect, taking the game too.
Listen, Wustin was missing all his conversions, but it matters most at the end, and that's what he got. And honestly, respect to Wustin for able to clutch that game out, because it was not looking good for him.
Yeah, for sure. After that first stock, it was looking a bit one-sided, but made a comeback.
What a clutch conversion off the side. And look, that's the counter pick coming in, because that was a Kalos combo. I mean, that would not have worked on most other stages.
Yeah,
so
the high platform, plus also, you can tell the comfortability in like the matchup now, waiting to bait out that down B too. Because I think 3 times in a row he gotten hit by it, but...
Yeah, Spidey, I am commentating. Hi.
Right.
Anyways, this should be an exciting game 3. Both these players have it felt like Flippy has kind of controlled the pace of this set the entire time. Yet, Wustin got the hits when it mattered in game 2. And let's see if he's able to do the same thing in game 3, or just flat out adapt and control the pacing himself.
For sure. By chance, did you see the counter pick stage, or...?
No, I didn't catch it, but we'll see which one we go to. Obviously, they're not gonna. Flippy is not gonna want to go back to Kalos. I wonder what stage Incineroar even likes to go to in this matchup.
Probably something small.
Yeah, maybe small battlefield, maybe. FD. Okay, so obviously Falcon gets a lot out of the platforms. It makes sense to want to avoid that, but I think that this might simplify the game for Wustin in a way that.
Simplified a bit too much.
Wow. That was explosive.
Really quick, like that.
Dude, Wustin is just gaining confidence as the set goes on. I mean, the past 2 stocks have just been explosive conversions for Wustin. And I mean,
waiting for the resets. And
he's running away with this game. I mean, this isn't even close. This might be a 3 stock at this rate. It's kind of absurd that Wustin has just adapted this fast and just is doing what he never was before. I mean, he was missing simple up air conversions in the first 2 games, and now look at him converting so expertly with this Falcon.
Yeah, for sure. And now
he's dead.
That could be again. No jump.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And listen, I mean, Flippy had to go for something there to even the stock up. You could tell that he was being desperate because he was so far behind and it was rapidly snowballing. And so he went for an aggressive down air and it put him in a precarious situation and he got punished for it. And right now, Wustin is certainly about to win this set. I mean, it would take a miracle comeback from Flippy.
Flippy has not left the ledge.
Oh, but that was a good start, you know, catching that down B. I mean, that was really good coverage, but he has a long way to go if he wants to win. And Wustin has to read right now on what he wants to do.
Time to power up, though. Maybe that kind of get the mental back, but and down smash, they'll leave a big punish. Oh, not quite, though, missing the knee.
Wustin's feeling himself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And he almost got that knee, too. It was just a little bit missed base.
And listen, if there's a character that you want to come back with, Incineroar is a good option, but it just right now doesn't seem like Flippy can get anything started. Wustin is controlling the neutral, he's controlling advantage, and he's not even getting pushed that hard in disadvantage either.
It's just been
Flippy's going to need to dig deep if he wants any chance of winning this set. And right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
I feel like Flippy has held like center stage for a solid like 5 seconds the entire game.
Exactly. Oh, and
And
what a
that's
down tilt.
Well,
Great
maybe.
option. He's
But
living,
unlikely.
but he's living.
Makes it
He's
back,
living.
sweeps onto the ledge.
And listen, you
And
don't want to
command
be in the
grab
last
for
stock
kill?
scenario against Rage Incineroar. You don't want to be there. I think that Wustin really would like to close out this game with 2 stocks. I don't think that he wants to be in a situation against Incineroar last stock, but that's exactly what's going to happen.
140 rage. It's
Incineroar
possible.
players live for this moment. One counter, he can do 50 in 1 hit.
You can
We
tell the
know
patience
this.
is there. Just not trying to rush him as much.
Yeah, and Wustin, he was showing some nerves a little earlier on the set, and I wonder if like that's going to come back to bite him now, but great back air.
Will do it.
Good coverage on the roll. Wustin manages to stay composed, and Flippy did a good job bringing that game back, but Wustin had such a lead that he built up, and he was managed to convert and win the set. Great stuff to Wustin.
Yeah.
But Flippy still played well. I think that